175 pounds. He's a junior. Then at right tackle, it's Rick Van Hoos. He's 6'0", 210 pounds, a senior. The nose guard's a junior. Chris Scales, 6'0", 180 pounds. Mike Hogue is the left tackle, 5'11", 200 pounds. He's a senior. And at the left defensive end spot is Greg Seibert, and he is 6'2", 210 pound junior. The linebackers now on the right side, Rodney Russell, 6'0", 190 pounds, a senior. And another senior on the left side, Patrick Lockyer, 6'0", 190 pounds. The defensive backs, we'll see Kenny Boland. He's 6'0", 185 pounds. He's a senior. On the left side, Craig Day, 5'10", 165 pounds. He is a senior. Then the safeties, the strong David Brosmer, 6'0", 180 pounds, a senior. And Mark Winchester, he's the free safety, 6'2", 170 pounds. He's a junior.
Thank you very much, Jim. The defense for the Martinsville Artesians, they run from a 4-3. They start 9 seniors, 2 juniors. We might mention they have given up just 1 touchdown in the last 5 games, have 4 shutouts in the last 5 games, and have done just a super job giving up just 76 points and a 6.9 per game average, less than a touchdown per game by the defense of the Artesians. They started right defensive end, Jeff Ribley, 5'11", 195. He is a senior. Right tackle, Steve Adams, 6'1.5", 225 pounds, senior. Dave Ferris, 5'9", 190, a junior. He's the left tackle. Left defensive end, Jim Brummett, 5'10", 200 pounds. He is a senior. The right outside linebacker, Bill Jones, 5'11", 190. He is a senior. Middle linebacker, Jerry Bertelson, 6 foot, 200 pounds. He is a senior. The left outside linebacker, Dan Dittemore, 6 foot, 185, a senior. Probably the best 3 linebackers as a team in the state. In the defensive backfield, the right defensive back, Darren Sparks, 5'11", 160, a senior. Ken Wayman is the left defensive back, 6'1", 185. He is a senior. The free safety, Tom Ogden, 6', 175, a senior. And Steve Mills is the strong safety, 6'4", 190. He is a junior. Ogden on the season has all the season marks, 12 interceptions in the season. That's a record. 4 in 1 game. That's a record. And 23 in a career. That's a school record. That's the defense for the Artesians. Now the offense of the Castle Knights of Coach John Liddy. Jim.
Thank you very much, Dave. Well, Michael Davis, you'll see him at the QB spot to start. He's 6'1", 175 pounds. He's a senior. He's so far this year 72 out of 131 passes for a total of 1,431 yards. He hits 55%, and he's thrown 14 touchdown passes. Let's look at the front line then. It's Kenny Brown, 6'0", 185 pound senior at the tight end spot. Mike Hogue at the right tackle, 5'11", 200 pound senior. Rodney Russell, 6 foot, 190 pound senior. We'll see a lot of names we read then on the defense for Castle. Patrick Lockyer, again a 2-player, 6'0", 190 pounds. He is a senior. A total of 6 players that play on offense and defense. Daniel Truman, he is 6'1", 180 pounds, a junior at left guard. At left tackle, it's Steve Yeager, 5'11", 230 pounds, a senior. At the split end, it's Dion Chester, 6'2", 175 pounds. He's a junior. Then we'll see at the slot back position, Chris Brosmer, 5'11", 175 pound junior. And at the tailback, we'll see David Brosmer, I presume his brother, 6'0", 180 pounds. He's a senior. And at fullback, it's Neil Chapman, 5'9", 175 pounds, a senior.
We might mention, Jim, that Dave Brosmer has scored 21 TDs this season. He has gained over 1,000 yards, 6.9 per carry, and has caught 19 passes for 473 yards, so an all-around back. And the Artesians are going to have to stop him this evening. Castle coached by John Liddy. They're 11-0. Martinsville 11-0, coached by Bill Seiderwitz. We'll be back with the kickoff of this one coming up in just a couple of minutes. That's the pregame. Artesian football is on the air. Good evening. From the Artesian home field, the Martinsville Artesians take on the Castle Knights in revenge of the District 4 Championship playoff game here this evening. Making our broadcast possible, Beck Plumbing Supplies, located at 60 South Mulberry for all your plumbing needs. Clear Creek Lawn and Garden Sales and Service, located at 3435 State Road 37 North, your lawn care specialist. Greek's Pizzeria and Ice Cream Parlor, located in the busy Martinsville Shopping Plaza. Family eating at family prices. Home Building Savings and Loan Association, where neighbors helping neighbors. Also by Myers Tire Center, located at 240 South Main, your Goodyear tire dealer. Tim Wilson Chevrolet Buick, making the best deals around. Danner's 3D in the busy Martinsville Shopping Plaza, making the good life easier. By Baston Oil, your standard oil dealer on the 39 bypass, offering a 5-cent per gallon discount for cash purchases. And by AC Electronics, your official Atari Service Center on East Morgan Street across from IGA. We take you turfside with the WCBK sports team. And there's the kickoff. High end over end kick. It sails The kickoff, high end over end kick. It sails into the end zone at the 1 yard line. It's picked up by Dave Boland. Boland scampers and is brought down to the 7 yard line. Had trouble picking up the football. A nice kickoff in there by Matthew McDowell all the way to the goal line. Sailed over Boland's head. It would not go into the end zone. Bounced back. The Artesians start deep in their own territory at the 7 yard line. We might mention that this Castle defense has given up just 47 points here this evening. Coming into the ball game after 11 games, and they have 4 shutouts, the same as the Artesians on the year. Martinsville starting deep in their own territory. They won the flip, were elected to receive. It's Bancroft with Chester and Boland behind him. We've got Shields, Samuelson split out. The first game of the series is a quick hitter out to Brad Shields. It's knocked down by the strong safety, that being Dave Brosmer, and it brings up 2nd down and 10. The ball thrown a little high, just a slant and banner and by. Brad Shields incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 10. Martinsville on their own 7. This is the District 4 championship playoff game as we are over capacity here this evening. Close to 7,500 fans. Bancroft set once again. Boland Chester takes the snap. Ball fades back, looks over the middle. He's got a man out there. It's intercepted at the 25 yard line. Picking the ball up, it looks like Brosmer. Brosmer takes it all the way down to about the 5. And that's where Castle will have it. 1st down and 10, deep in Martinsville territory. Intercepting the football. And they'll start 1st down and 10. The intended receiver, Brad Shields again, and Rob Bancroft do it right in the hands of the strong safety, Brosmer. Now the Artesian defense is going to get tested. The ball resting about the 4 yard line. 1st and goal for Castle. The first mistake of the ball game belongs to Martinsville. An interception. And it brings up 1st and goal from the 4 right now for Castle. 11:31 to go here in the first period. And this has shades of last year's game when Martinsville fumbled on their first possession. With the football, that will be Mike Davis, the quarterback. He's got Brosmer in the backfield. The ball given to Brosmer, and he takes it down. That's Chris Brosmer, taken down to about the 1 yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1, about to pick up a 3 yards on the play. Now the defense is going to have to get strong. It is 2nd down, about a yard to go. Well, let's call it a yard and a half to go for a touchdown. A pickup of around 3 yards for Chris Brosmer. Slot back along with Dave Brosmer, his brother, the tailback. Castle still in the huddle. We're set once again. The Artesian defense is set, ready to go. And we've got an official timeout. Jerry Bertelson has problems with a chin strap. It comes over. So we do have a timeout. It's official timeout here on the field. 11 minutes exactly to go here in the first period. Bertelson comes out for just a second. As we have got official timeout, the ball resting about the 1.5 yard line for Castle as they set up, and they are ready to line up once again. Bertelson being attended to over on the sidelines at the present time. And Martinsville not set as it stands right now. Bertelson still yet to come back in. He's got some chin strap problems. Well, an interception by Rob Bancroft, and now Martinsville is forced to take a timeout. So we've got timeout here on the field. We'll take time in for this 30-second commercial word. Back in a half a minute.
Phil Deckard for AC Electronics, your factory-authorized Atari Service Center. Now in their new location, 260 East Morgan, across from IGA East Foodliner. We service all makes and models of TVs, car radios, CBs, other home computers, and sound systems. And now you can rent your favorite Atari tape only $3 per day. And the rental fee applies to the purchase price if you decide to buy. And remember, we have the biggest selection of Atari tapes in Morgan County. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 6. AC Electronics across from IGA East.
Well, coming out, Jerry Bertelson, as he's still having trouble right now with his chin strap, and Robert Carter reports into the lineup. Now coming back in, Tom Ogden also. Bill Sanowitz comes over to say something to one of the officials. Our officials this evening, the referee is Mark T. Beck. The line judge, Donald H. Scott. The umpire is George Keene. The line judge, Todd W. Clark. Back judge is Thomas Simler, and the alternate is Roger Laywire. Castle Knights have it about the 1.5 yard line right now. It's a 2nd down, goal to go. 11 minutes to go here in the first period after a Rob Bancroft interception by David Brosmer. Took the ball down to about the 4 yard line for Castle as Martinsville will have the ball deep in their own territory. The Artesian defense is set in a 5-3. The ball given to Brosmer, and he's in for the touchdown. Chris Brosmer goes around the right side with 10:56 to go in the first period to give Castle a 6-0 lead. Sprints around the right side from 2 yards out for the touchdown. Chris Brosmer. carries the ball 2 times, and on the second time through scores to make the score 6-0 in favor of Castle, and we're just 1 minute and 5 seconds old here. Now if the Artesians get their offense rolling, it will be a ball game. Okay, we're set. It'll be McDowell trying the extra point. Matthew McDowell, he's a senior, 5'8", 160. He'll try to put it through the uprights for the Castle Knights. There's the snap. It's a good one. It's up and looks good. It is good. So with 10:55 to go in the first period of play on the Rob Bancroft interception, it takes Castle 2 plays to go 4 yards to give them a 7-0 lead. And the Martinsville Artesians will be back at offense as the crowd comes to their feet. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this commercial timeout with a Castle kickoff.
You know, Dick Baston has been the standard fuel oil dealer since 1969, delivering to your homes and business fuel oil and gasoline. But did you also realize that the same Baston oil on the 39 bypass has a full-service standard oil service station? They pump the gas and give you 5 cents per gallon cash discount, provide a full range of repair services, and now offer LP gas to refill your portable tanks. Baston Oil, 39 bypass, Martinsville, truly a full-service standard station.
Ready for McDowell's kickoff right now. The score reading 7-0 in favor of the Castle, aided by an Artesian mistake. We're set. McDowell will be kicking off. Game still very, very young. 10:55 to go. We're in the first period, 7-0 in favor of Castle. Martinsville is set. It's Bolin along with Ogden back deep. There's the kickoff. End over end. This one not as deep this time. It will be fielded this time at the 7 by Dave Bolin. Bolin cuts across field and slips down at about the 14-yard line. So not much of a return in there. About 7 yards for David. And it will bring first down and 10 for Martinsville. And they will have the ball on their own 14-yard line. Castle comes off the field. As far as their kicking team is concerned, the defense comes on, and the Artesian offense back on the field once again, trailing this ball game by the score of 7-0 with 10:48 to go here in the first period of play. We're set once again. Rob Bancroft, the quarterback. He's got Samuelson Shields split out. The ball this time given to Bancroft on the option. Bancroft keeps it. He's got a lot of running room and brings it up past the 35, up close to the 37-yard line. A fake to Dion Chester up the middle, and then cut around the end on the far side for a big pickup for the Martinsville Artesians. Abetes comes in. Chester goes out. They're going to mark the ball on the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 24 yards in there for Rob Bancroft on the option. The one thing that Martinsville has this year that they did not have last year, that is a running quarterback, and it proved the fact right there. Samuelson Shields split out. We've got Abetes and Bolin in the backfield. It's first down and 10 for Martinsville. The ball on their own 38-yard line. Bancroft is set. This time he gives it to Dave Bolin, and Bolin finds a big hole past the 40 up to about the 45-yard line. Little center trap in Martinsville. Starting to move the ball on their second possession. It is second down. We'll call it 3 on the 45. 7 yards for Dave Bolin on his first carry of the evening. We've got 9:57 to go here in the first period. This could be an offensive shootout here this evening, as if any indication of the way things are starting, that's what it's going to be. Well, we've got Samuelson Shields split out. It's now Chester Bolin in the backfield. Bancroft, the quarterback. He's set. 2nd and 3. The ball on the 45. This time the ball is given to Dave Bolin. Bolin picks up enough for the first down and is smacked at the 49-yard line, but has enough, and he gets up slowly, if gets up at all. He's still down on the field. We've got an official timeout. Dave Bolin is down. And hopefully not anything serious, because we need the running threat of Bolin in there. He took a pop by one of the linebackers, Rodney Russell, at the 49-yard line. He was going in full steam. And he is down right now. Hopefully he just got shook up a little bit. It doesn't appear to be anything, Jim Dickinson, as far as to the legs or anything like that. I think he just got his bell rung. We'll find out here in just a minute as we'll get a report from 8 Ambulance. We've got an official timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Emergency and need fast, efficient, and reasonable plumbing service? Call Beck Plumbing. Beck's professional staff services residential and business. Beck Plumbing, 342-2959. You don't have to put up with things like dripping faucets. Beck Plumbing has a complete line of plumbing supplies to stop a drip or plumb your whole house. They're your complete plumbing store. Beck Plumbing, open Saturdays till 5 and all day Wednesday for your plumbing needs.
Apparently, Dave just got the wind knocked out of him. We'll get an official report here from 8 Ambulance in just a moment, but he comes running off the football field. He'll be out for a play. 9:26 to go. There's the pass down to John Samuelson. It's up and incomplete. Intended for Samuelson. The defender was Kenny Brown, and good once again. Martinsville still 0 for 3 on the passing department, so Bancroft is not going to have the night he had against Columbus East. The ball resting just shy of midfield on the 49. 9:20 to go here when the first period, second down 10, and Bolin back in the lineup right now.
It's apparently from 8 ambulance report Bolin just got, as we said, his bell rung a little bit, and he's got his breath back. He's in the ballgame.
Okay, it's Samuelson, Shields split out. Martinsville set once again. Chester, Bolin in the backfield. Bancroft set. This time on the option. He squirts around, gets it up past the 50 to the 49, and then brought back. He's brought back, and tempers start to flare just a bit. If that is any indication, we're just about 3 minutes old in this ball game. To pick up of a couple of yards, it brings up a 3rd down and 8 situation for Martinsville. The ball in Castle territory right now on the 49. It is 3rd down and 8. Looks like a passing situation for Martinsville. Watch for the quick hitter to Steve Ferguson over the middle. 8:55 to go, and we're in the first period. The ball resting on the near hash mark. Split out as Samuelson and Shields. In the backfield, we've got a Beatties and Bolin. It's Bancroft now rolling out. Looking downfield, he's got a man open down there. And what a catch by Brad Shields over the sideline. Oh, he went up high to get that ball. It's going to be plenty for the first down. Inside the 40, down around the 35-yard line, down over on the far sideline. What a catch, Jim Dickinson, by Brad Shields, the sophomore.
Excellent. He read the pass perfectly, and he knew he had to catch it inside the sideline, so he had to think about catching the ball and getting a foot inside, too, as well.
Arresting it at the 34-yard line. The pass is good for 15 yards and another artesian first down. Their 3rd in their series. First down and 10 on the Castle 34. Martinsville with the football. Bancroft the quarterback. Chester, Bolin behind him. Samuelson, Shields split out. Long count this time. Now he gives it. This is up ahead to Stan Chester, and Chester spins for another 5-yard pickup off tackle. And it will be 2nd down and 5. The ball will be placed on the 29-yard line. Martinsville, Stan Chester with 5 yards on the pickup, and it brings up a 2nd down and 5. The ball resting right now on the 29-yard line of Castle. Martinsville moving the football. They started this drive on their own 14. Bancroft set once again, directing his offense. He's got Samuelson, Shields split out. Count by Bancroft. It's a Beatties, Bolin in the backfield. This time, the ball given to a Beatties, and a Beatties scampers up, enough for a first down. Counter dive play as he cuts through the left side of the hole, goes the right side, and he is going to be just shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. The ball resting just over the 20-yard line, or over the 25-yard. That's a 4-yard pickup in there for Manny Beatties. Martinsville moving. They bullet it. Oh, he had 1 man. Tackle, getting him on the shoelaces is Patrick Locklear, and saving a possible touchdown as Bolin cut to the outside after being sprung in there on the right side by Eric Wetzel and Chris Lavender, the right tackle and right guard for Martinsville. It's enough for the first down, about a 5-yard pickup in there for Bolin, down to about the 19.5-yard line. This time, a little counter, it's given up Beatties, and a Beatties just powers through with the help of his offensive line. The offensive line blowing Castle off the line right now, moves it inside the 15-yard line down to the 14. Another 5-yard pickup in there for the Martinsville Artesians, and they have a 2nd down 5 situation. The ball resting right now on the 14-yard line. We have official timeout. Give us a chance to catch our breath right now as some shoelaces being attended to down there by, it appears to be, Eric Wetzel, the right tackle, 6'1", 225 pounds. We've got 7:02 to go here in the first quarter. Castle leads at 7-0. However, Martinsville on the move. They had started a drive on their own 14. They've moved it down to the Castle 14. It's 2nd down. We'll call it a long 5 situation for Martinsville. The Artesian set. Rob Bancroft gets behind the tail of his center, Tom Atkins. This time it's given to Dave Bolin, and Bolin finds the going rough this time. He picks up a couple as he tries to cut to the right side once again, opening the hole, or trying to this time, Eric Wetzel and Chris Lavender, and he picks up maybe 1. We'll call it 1. We'll call it on the 13-yard line, so let's give him a couple of yards on the carry and call it a 2nd down 3 on the 13 for Martinsville. Shields, Samuelson split in the backfield. And Bolin stood with with it and picks the football up. It cuts around corner. Let's see where they mark the ball. They mark it at the 11 on the far side on the option to pitch out. It's 4th down and 1 right now for the by Bolin. 4th down and 1. Bancroft. Be very, very close. We're going to see where they mark the football. It's going to be very close. It's inside the 10, down around the 9.5-yard line, and we're going to have a measurement, I am certain. They're going to bring in the change, and let's see if Martinsville has made it. The ball resting about the 9.5-yard line. A couple of more yards will give him a yard in there for Dave Bolin. Here's the measurement. This is a very important measurement for the Artesians. They have it. They've got it by about half a length of a football. First down, Martinsville. Whoa, 1st and goal right now. The ball resting on the 9.5-yard line for the Martinsville Artesians with 5:39 to go here in the first period. Castle, on an Artesian mistake, leads it 7-0. Took them 2 plays to go 4 yards for their score after a Dave Brozier interception. The Artesians set. They have it 1st and goal right now on the 10. Quick snap from Bancroft. Bancroft now pitches it out. It's to Chester. Chester down inside the 5 and finally brought down around the 3-yard line on the option, and he scampers around the right side. Over here by the Artesian side, and a nice play that time by Bancroft, executing the option to a T. And Jim Dickinson, that is one thing that we have this year we did not have last year. That is the option play with a quick-footed Rob Bancroft.
Well, I'll tell you what, we have a lot of plays on the ground that we didn't have perfected last year, and boy, it's going to pay off on a versified team like this.
6 yards for Stan Chester on the play. It's 2nd and goal right now from the 3 for the Martinsville Artesians. We have 4:55 to go, both teams. Looks like they're going to get the scoreboard. Dave Bolin carries it over for the touchdown. He carries a couple of Castle defenders over the goal line for the touchdown as he cuts between Tom Atkins and Chad Smith. Straight up the middle, and Martinsville makes it a 7-6 ball game with 4:49 to go here in the first period. It takes them 11 plays to go. A total of 86 yards for the score. It's Manuel Abetes. My correction. Manny Abetes is the man credited with the touchdown.
No, Abetes.
Okay, we were right the first time. The extra point by Abetes is up and through. Bolin on the 3-yard run. Bolin takes it across for the score, and Abetes adds the extra point. 4:49 to go here in the first quarter, 7-7. Some confusion up here by everybody in the press box who scored that touchdown, but we're now giving it to Dave Bolin, and he goes straight up the middle from 3 yards out. It's a 3-yard run by Dave Bolin to tie it up. It's 7-7 here with 4:49 to go in the first period. Martinsville, a very impressive drive as they go 11 plays, 86 yards for the score. They'll be kicking off to Castle. We'll be back with that kickoff in 30 seconds.
Want to make your wood cutting a whole lot easier? Come on into Clear Creek Lawn and Garden Center and trade your old chain for a new Oregon chain and discover what easy cutting is all about. More loggers cut with Oregon than all other brands combined. And Oregon cuts smoother, faster, and lasts longer. After all, your saw is only as good as the chain it carries. Clear Creek Lawn and Garden Center can show you the difference. Clear Creek, north of Martinsville on Highway 37, just across from the Foxcliff billboard.
Okay, we've got about a 50-50 here, 50-50 chance here. Who ran in that touchdown? Some say Bolin, some say Chester. Now it's given him Manny Abetes. Okay, there's the return. It's taken by Chris Bozemer. He picks it up about the 15, returns it to the 30, and that's where Castle will start first down at 10. So it is Manny Abetes credited with a 3-yard run. In our correction on that, half the press box thought it was Bolin, half the press box, Jim Dickinson, thought it was Manny Abetes, and that was kind of unusual because Abetes lined up on the right side of the backfield. He usually lines up on the left, and that's why I thought it was Bolin. Okay, nonetheless, hey, doesn't matter who scores a touchdown as long as we storm. It's all tied 7-7. 30-yard line, Castle in their own territory. And on the first play, the ball is given to Chris Bozemer, and he finds a nice hole up to about the 39-yard line. And thank goodness Dan Dittemore was able to catch him from behind, or it could have gone for a lot more. up to about the 39-yard line. It's a pickup in there of 9 yards on the play. Now they're going to mark it about the 30. Let's call it the 38-yard line. So it's a pickup of 8 yards on the play by Chris Brosmer. And David Brosmer yet to handle the ball, and he is the leading ball carrier. Thinking Martinsville is going to be eyeing for David. This time the ball given to the first man through, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the I formation Castle, the ball given that time to the fullback this time, Neil Chapman, number 22, and he picks up 1 yard. It's 3rd down and 1 right now for the Castle Knights. Martinsville went 86 yards in 11 plays to tie this game up 7-7. Well, they're marking the ball at the 40-yard line right now, so it is a first down. Okay, it was originally marked at the 39, so it is a pickup of 2 and a first down. 2 yards for Chapman. I formation, we've got split out Chester, and now split out number 40 will pick his number. This time it's pitched out to number 30, David Brosher, and on the end sweep, he is caught in the backfield for a loss by the Artesia defense. Dan Dittemore, along with Jerry Bertelsen there to make the stop. It's a loss of 3 yards on the play by Brosher, brings up 2nd down 13. 2nd down 13 right now for the Castle Knights of Coach John Liddy. Gary Giles now in the flanker position as he is split in the slot. Split out as Dion Chester. There's a quick hitter over the middle to Giles. Giles has it and takes it up to about the 48-yard line. Quick hitter from quarterback Davis to Giles, number 40. That is Gary Giles in the lineup right now. He's a junior, 6 foot 170. Did not start the game, but in there right now. Coming out is Kenny Brown. Coming in is Joe Huff at the tight end position. They mark the ball on the 38. It's a pickup of 11 yards on the pass play. Coach John Liddy. They're 11-0. Martinsville 11-0. We're deadlocked here in the first quarter. 7-7 with 2:13 to go. Martinsville's defense is set. It's given this time to Brosher. Brosher tries to cut to the outside, and he does. He picks up about 3 as he tries to go around the end on the far side. Picks up 3 past midfield up to about the 49-yard line. Artesian defense well in pursuit, and once again, it is on the defensive stop for the Martinsville Artesians. Bill Jones, Jerry Bertelsen, and Dan Dittemore all there to make the stop. A pickup in there of 3 yards and a first down. The clock moving with 1:57 to go. We're still in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Splitting out Dion Chester. He is the only man split out in the back. Brosmer, brothers, and in motion right now, Giles. It's a reverse to Giles, and Giles. No, it's a pass, and it is almost picked off just off the fingertips of Ogden. Ogden almost picks it off. It looked like a reverse going to Giles. It was a pass play to the man cutting out of the backfield, Chris Brosher. And almost coming up with a sensational diving interception is Tom Ogden. He knocks it down and brings up. And Martinsville would have been in good situation if Tommy could have come up with that one. We might mention that his brother Marv, who played it for the Artesians last year at the running back position and, of course, was an all-stater, is in the stands this evening. He was flown in to see this one. 1 minute, 39 seconds to go, first quarter. The Artesian defense set this time. Dropping back is Davis. He's got a man open out there. It is caught. And down to the 30. Down past the 25 and down to the 23 is the man out of the backfield. That is number 27. That must be David Brosmer. He's listed as number 28, but number 27 catches the pass. It's all the way down inside the 25, all the way down to the 24-yard line. The pass play good for 25 yards. Just a quick hitter out to the outside of the back, cutting out of the backfield. In the backfield, we have got Chris Brosmer along with Neil Chapman. And we're set once again. Moving in motion, that is Giles. The ball this time given to the second man through. That is Chris Brosmer, and he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Great pursuit by Martinsville. Coming up to make the final hit on him is Ken Wayman. Getting to him first, that's Jim Brummett. And a big loss. Well, not a big loss, but it will take any loss. 3 yards back to the 27-yard line. And it brings up a 2nd down 13 situation right now for Castle. And we're set once again. Coming out of the ball game is Neil Chapman. We've got in the backfield Chris Brosmer along with David Brosmer. Martinsville's defense switches. Davis, the quarterback. This time he fades back on the play-action pass, looking downfield. There's a man down there. Let's see what happens. And Martinsville comes over with a spectacular interception at the goal line. Coming up with it, Darren Sparks goes up high and wrestles the intended receiver. Chester away for the football in the end zone, and Martinsville will take over. What an offensive play by Darren Sparks. Looked like he had springs in his shoes. He went up high to pick that one off. And they're going to say at the 2-yard line is where he picked the football off. Okay. They're hoping it was in the end zone, Jim Diggins. Then we would have got it out at the 20-yard line, but Martinsville will start deep in their own territory at about the 2-yard line right now. It'll be first down and 10 for Martinsville on a big interception by Darren Sparks. Play action pass by Davis is picked off. Martinsville this time, it's given to Dave Bolin. And Bolin tries the middle of the line, moves it up to about the 3-4 yard line. It's a pickup in there of 3 yards on the play by Bolin. As we come to the end of the first quarter, our score is all knotted up here in this District 4 championship game, 7-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this commercial word.
Traveling for ABC Sports makes me realize the importance of transportation. Hi, I'm Chris Schenkel for 3D Discount Stores. Keep your car running smoothly with Valvoline's all-climate heavy-duty motor oil. Valvoline motor oil improves engine performance and mileage all year round. Get in on the good life with Valvoline motor oil from 3D.
3D, we make the good life easy.
We've got a 2nd down 7 situation. Martinsville has the ball on their own 4-yard line as we start the second quarter of action. It's tied 7-7. Martinsville and Castle in this District 4 championship game. Martinsville and Castle both scoring in the first quarter. The Artesians pick off. Mike Davis pass at the goal line in the form of Darren Sparks. He went up high to grab that one. And what an interception by Darren over on the far sideline. The intended receiver is Dion Chester. Bancroft set. Takes the snap. This time it is given to Stan Chester. Chester, the ball carrier, moves it up past the 5, up to about the 6-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards in there for Chester. And it brings up a 3rd and 5 situation. Martinsville does not want to have to punt the football away this deep in their own territory if they can help it. Manny Abetes comes in. Abetes credited with the Artesian score. That's only his 2nd touchdown of the season. He also added the extra point. We've got Shield Samuelson split out. Bancroft, the quarterback. He's set. Takes the snap. Moving in motion from the backfield. That is Manny Abetes. Long count by the Artesians. And we've got a flag. Moving up past the 6 up to about the 9-yard line is Dave Bolin as he tries to cut around the far side, but cannot find the hole. We do have a flag down, and apparently the flag happened before the play. We'll have to wait and see. They marked the ball on the 10-yard line. And let's wait and see what the call is. Still waiting for the call from the official. Still waiting for the official call. Still no call.
Illegal motion.
Okay, they're saying up here in the press box it's a legal motion, and they're still discussing it with the Castle Knights. It was 3rd and 5. The ball resting about the 10-yard line. Okay, a legal motion happened before. Happened before the play, and that is the reason because of some of the confusion down in the field. So it happened before the play. It would have been 4th down at about 1 for Martinsville. Now it will be 3rd down. The ball is brought back to about the 3-yard line. 5-yard penalty, and it will bring up a 3rd down. We'll call it 8 situation. That, ironically, is only the first penalty of the ball game for 5 yards. Now Martinsville deep in their own territory. They're on the 3. There's the snap. Bancroft looking downfield. He's got a man out there. Let's see if he can come up with a catch. What a catch out there! What a catch by John Samuelson, streaking. On the sideline, John Samuelson makes makes a circus catch. Down the sideline, Bancroft just put it up there, and Samuelson had to turn on the burners to catch up with it. There was a defensive man back there, that defensive man being Craig Day, and Samuelson just took the ball away. It's all the way up to the 32-yard line, a 29-yard pass and an Artesian first down on a third down conversion. This time, a quick counter play up the middle. The ball is given to Stan Chester. Chester moves it up to about the 36-yard line. It's Matty Abetes on the carry, moving it up to about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup in there of 4 yards for Abetes. Straight ahead running. What a catch, a spectacular catch by John Samuelson. 2nd and 6, Martinsville has it on their own 36-yard line. Here's the option, a lot of running room for Rob Bancroft. Bancroft moves it up past the 40, up to about the 42-yard line. Nice run in there by Bancroft. It was a little scary, Jim, because he had the football hanging right out there for anybody to slap away. But he does a nice job running with the football on the option, cutting around the left side, and moves it down to about the 42-yard line. It's a pickup in there of 4 more yards on the play, and it brings up, we'll call it 3rd down and 2 right now for the Martinsville Artesians. The ball about on the 41. We'll give him 5 yards on the pickup for Bancroft. This time, it is given to Dave Bolin, and Bolin has plenty for the first down as he moves it past the 45 up to the 46-yard line, or Bancroft, excuse me, on the quarterback sneak. Moves it up past the 45 to the 46, 5 yards on the play by Bancroft. Bancroft doing a sensational job running with the football right now as he picks up 5 more. Martinsville has outgained Castle 88-12 on the ground, 44-36 in the air as they have controlled the offensive sway of this football game. We've got Samuelson Shields split out. The quarterback is Rob Bancroft. Bancroft takes the long snap. 9:16 to go, second quarter. Martinsville on the move. This time the ball is pitched out to Dave Bolin. Bolin's got some running room. He's up past the 45, up past the 50, and finally brought out of bounds about the 48-yard line where he's tackled over by the Artesian bench. Making the tackle, number 88 for Castle. Let's pick that number up for you. That's Dion Chester now into the football game. He also plays offense. They're going to mark the ball on the 49-yard line. So it's a pickup of 5 more yards on the end sweep on the option by Bolin, cutting around the right side here over on the near side. Martinsville just chunking away 5 yards at a time. 2nd and 5 right now. Now the ball on the counter play is given to Manny Abetes, and Abetes loses the yard. A fake to Bolin, then a little counter tackle, off tackle play by Abetes, and Castle reads it fine that time. Coming up to make the stop, the defensive linebacker, Patrick Lockyer, and it's a loss of about a yard on the play for Manuel Abetes. And it brings up a 3rd down 6 situation. The ball about midfield right now for the Martinsville Artesians. Artesians set. They split this time. Samuelson Shields on the near side. Bancroft has Chester along with Bolin in the backfield. Now Samuelson moves in motion. This time on the option, it's Bolin Bancroft on the option, keeps it, moves it down close to the first down sticks again. He's going to be shy by just about a yard as he moves it down to about the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 yards in there on the option by Bancroft. And they're going to mark it just shy of the 45. The ball resting about the 45.5-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 1 once again for Martinsville, with the ball resting right now on about the 45.5-yard line of Castle. Martinsville on the move. The ball resting on the near hash mark. The Artesian set once again. Rob Bancroft now moves Manny Abetes in motion. His own setback is Dave Bolin. Bolin gets the call and busts through for the first down. Dave Bolin breaks a tackle, moves it down inside the 45, down to the 42. It's a 4-yard pickup for Dave Bolin and another Artesian first down. Martinsville just running right at this Castle defense. It's 7-7. We've got 7:43 to go here in the second quarter of action. We've got timeout now, official timeout called. As once again, we have got a little shoe repair out there on the Artesian side. The ball resting right now. We're going to call it about the 42-yard line. It's 1st down and 10. Martinsville and Castle territory. 7:43 to go in the second quarter. We're all knotted 7-7. The winner of this will meet either Carmel or Chittard in the semifinals of the Indiana State Football Championship playoffs. And, of course, the winner of that ball game will be playing in the state finals. Coming out right now with a bad shoe is number 76 for the Martinsville Artesians. That's Eric Wetzel. And reporting in right now, number 75 for Martinsville, that's Ken Colby, a senior, 6'2", 200 pounds. He'll come in and replace Wetzel on this particular play. Martinsville offensive line, Eric Wetzel, Chris Lavender, Tom Atkins, Chad Smith, Ron Schoolcraft, along with Steve Ferguson, just blowing Castle off the line thus far. On the ground, first down and 10. The ball resting on the 42-yard line. There is a quick screen pass. It comes out to John Samuelson. Samuelson breaks some tackles. He's down the sideline and inside the 25, all the way down to the 23-yard line on the screen pass to John Samuelson. What a play by the Martinsville Artesians. Ron Schoolcraft made a fantastic block over there on the side to spring Ferguson loose. Give Ron a lot of credit for that play. He was the one that made it possible for Schoolcraft, or for Ferguson, to break down the sidelines all the way down. They say he stepped out of bounds right now at about the 26-yard line.
Timeout, Castle.
Castle has called timeout. We've got timeout on the field after the 16-yard pass play on the screen from Rob Bancroft to Steve Ferguson, or rather John Samuelson, and Schoolcraft over there to make a tremendous block to spring Samuelson down the sidelines. Martinsville has first down and 10 on the 26 of Castle. We've got timeout here on the field. Let's take time in for this 30-second commercial word.
Greek's Ice Cream Parlor and Greek's Pizzeria makes an offer you can't refuse. After the game, enjoy your favorite pizza. $2 off when you present your ticket stub from tonight's Castle Martinsville game. Or half-price pizza with the game stub if Castle is held scoreless. How's that for making a good deal? $2 off or half-price pizza at Greek's after the game till closing tonight. Come in and enjoy the fun at Greek's Pizzeria and Ice Cream Parlor, busy Martinsville Shopping Plaza. No advance orders accepted. Offer made tonight and tonight only.
Martinsville starting on their own 1-yard line. Moving the football right now. They're down to the Castle 26-yard line. And, Jim, I can think of a couple of big plays. A big blast play in there by Dave Bullen on a 4th down situation. We had a 3rd and 8 situation and a circus catch out there by John Samuelson. That picked up 29 yards. Martinsville now has a first down and 10 on the 26 after the 16-yard screen pass. This time, the ball is given to number 32, Dave Bullen, and he blasts through the hole. A little counter play, counter dive play, opening up the hole over on the left side. Chad Smith, Ron Schoolcraft once again, and it brings the ball inside the 25, all the way down to the 22-yard line. 4 more yards in there for Dave Bullen. Martinsville 105 on the ground, 60 in the air. It is 2nd down and 6 right now for the Artesians. 6:50 to go here in the first half of action. Bancroft set behind the tail of Tom Atkins. Now it's given once again. No, Bancroft keeps it, and he is met in the backfield. Did not get rid of the football. He had Bullen out there, and he did not pitch it soon enough, and is met in the backfield around the 25-yard line. It's a loss of 2 yards on the play. Bancroft is met in there by number 70 of Castle. That is Gregory Seibert, a junior, 6'2", 210 pounds from his defensive end position. And it's a loss of 2. It brings up 39 now for the Martinsville Artesians. They have the ball on the 25. The 25 of Castle. There's the snap going. Now rolling to his right, Bancroft looking downfield. He's got a man out there. That's Samuelson. Samuelson's got it around the 10-yard line. And Martinsville has it first and goal. Bancroft threads the needle in between 2 Castle defenders and puts it right in the arms of 88 John Samuelson. And Martinsville has it first and goal as Chester reports back in the ball game. Little sideline pattern, a completion to John Samuelson once again. It's all the way down to the 8-yard line, 17 yards on the pass play. And another Artesian first down. They have 8. Castle has 2. 6:08 to go. First and goal right now on the 8-yard line. The ball is given this time to Manny Abates. Manny Abates carries a couple of tacklers with him. Or that's Stan Chester on the carry. Abates now reports in. All the way down to the 5-yard line. It's 3 yards in there for Chester. And it will bring up 2nd and goal on the 5 for Martinsville. This will be a 99-yard scoring march if Martinsville can score. Martinsville set once again. We've got Chester Bullen this time in the backfield. Split out Samuelson and Shields. Now in motion, that's Abates. The ball given to Dave Bullen. Bullen is in for the score! Dave Bullen busts through the hole, opened up by Tom Atkins. Chad Smith, as he cuts off the center's tail and moves in for 5 yards out. Martinsville goes up ahead by the score of 13-7 over the Castle Knights. They are just moving Castle all over the field. Castle has just given up 47 points in the season. No team has scored in double figures this year against Castle until they meet the Martinsville Artesians, and Martinsville's gone up ahead by the score of 13-7. 5-yard run in there by Bowen. Watch for the 2-point conversion. Abetes is lined up for the extra point right now. Martinsville 13, Castle 7. There's a snap. It's good. It's up by Abetes. It looks good. It is good, and Martinsville goes up in front 14-7 with 5:29 to go here in the second quarter of action. A 5-yard blast play up the middle by number 32. That is Dave Bolin, and Martinsville goes up in front 14-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the Artesian kickoff.
The right tire, the right name, the right price. At Myers Tire Center, it is see it to believe it prices for cars, trucks, and van tires. The right tires and stock radials, 4-plies, and belted tires. You name it, we have it. The right price on Goodyear, Arrivas, and Tempo all-season tires. The right name, Goodyear at Myers Tire Center, where it is also the right place for service work, such as brakes, shocks, mufflers, and tune-ups. Myers Tire Center, 240 South Main, phone 342-0565. That's right.
Okay, Manny Abate is ready to kick off once again. Martinsville goes 99 yards in that scoring drive. 99 yards on a scoring drive, and let me tell you, the Artesians did it the hard way, converting a big third down conversion deep in their own territory at the 3, and then a 4th down and 1 situation. And they are moving. Good kickoff this time by Abetes. It travels over to about the 12-yard line. It's taken by Brosmer, and Brosmer moves it up past the 20 up to about the 26-yard line. That's going to be about all, though, as he gets about a 14-yard return. Castle will take over. 1st down and 10 on their own 26. Martinsville goes 14 plays, 99 yards for the score. Their first scoring drive back in the first quarter went 11 plays, 86 yards. So Martinsville moving the ball especially well on the ground. 111 we have them thus far, 77 in the air as they're pushing Castle all over the field. Castle splits out just one man, Dion Chester. I formation, Giles now in motion. And the ball is given this time to Chris Brosmer. Brosmer has one man to beat to the end zone. Catching up is Steve Mills and bringing him down, but not before he breaks past midfield, past the 45, all the way down to the Artesian 37-yard line is where they're going to mark it, the 38-yard line. A big, big run in there by Brosmer. He got past the linebackers and skirted downfield. It's a 36-yard run in there by Brosmer, Chris Brosmer. We haven't seen much from Dave Brosmer here this evening. A 1st down, and now Castle gets a little bit of the momentum back. 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. Martinsville up in front by the score of 14-7 over Castle. Looks like a shootout here in Martinsville, Indiana this evening. We've got Chapman and Brosmer in the backfield. The ball again given to Brosmer, and not much this time. Or excuse me, it's given to the slot back this time, Giles. Giles picks up some nice yard. A fake to Brosmer and give it to Giles on a little reverse in the backfield. He moves it up past the 35 down to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 6 yards in there on the play. So it brings up a 2nd down. And we'll call it about 4 situation right now. We've got another official timeout. The ball resting right now, we're calling it about the 32-yard line. Coming in the lineup for Martinsville, number 73. That is Randy Stevens, a senior, 5'9", 205. He's a defensive tackle. 3:57 to go here in the second quarter. 14-7 our score. Martinsville leads it by a touchdown. Over the Castle Knights here in the District 4 Championship. I formation, Chapman and Brosmer. The ball is given to Brosmer, and Brosmer moves it up past the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. Going to be close to the 1st down. Steve Adams. It is going to be enough, I believe, for the 1st down. Let's see if the sticks move. Nope, they're going to be short by about a yard right now. It's going to bring up a 3rd down 1 situation. So it's a pick up of 3 yards in there for Chris Brosmer. 3rd down and 1 right now. Brosmer, Chapman in the backfield. Now it's David Brosmer in the backfield. And the ball is given to David Brosmer. He's got enough for a 1st down. Spins past the 25 down to about the 22-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 23, so it's a pickup in there of about 6 more yards. This one by Dave Brosmer. We haven't seen much of him. He's a leading ball carrier. His brother Chris has been doing most of the running here this evening for Castle. Clock moving with 3 minutes to go here. And Castle knocking on the door. They're down to the Martinsville 23-yard line with a 1st down and 10. That is their 4th 1st down. Fourth first down of the ball game. Martinsville has 8. 14-7 Martinsville. Reverse. It's given to Roseberry Scott in the backfield, and we've got penalty flags all over the place. Let's see what it's going to be. The ball resting down the 25. It's a loss of 2 yards. Okay, it's going to be a clip against Castle. Clipping Castle, that's really going to hurt him. That's going to move it back 15 more yards and basically give the Artesians defense a little room. A minute. It appears to be against Martinsville, but hold the phone just a minute.
It is going to be offsides.
Offsides against the Artesians, and it brings up a fourth down and about 10 situation. We'll call it 11. They move it back to the 43-yard line. So 2 penalties hurt Martinsville on this particular drive. They don't want to start doing that. Now the offense comes out. Punting unit comes in. Our score 14-10 with 7:47 to go here in the third quarter. Dropping back will be Brad Shields to do the punting. He drops back to his own 45-yard line. Back deep. Man, that is David Brosmer. Brosmer back deep around the 10-yard line. Good snap. He gets it away. It's blocked. It's blocked and picked up by Castle. Castle comes in all the way and picks it up. They're going to have great field position just over midfield. A blocked punt in there. They're giving credit to number 62, Rodney Russell, the linebacker, for getting in there. They brought everybody in and got to Shields before he could get it off, and he has the ball blocked. The ball now resting on about the 49-yard line, Castle and Martinsville territory. 49-yard line, so a break for Castle and a blocked punt. Castle sets up. Into the backfield, Chapman along with Dave Brosmer now in the slot. That is Giles dropping straight back in the pocket. That's Davis. Davis as soon as he unloads, he's got a man wide open down around the 30 and hits him. Spinning and turning down inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line for Castle. Catching the football, that is number 88, Dion Chester. He was wide open over there on the far side. It's a nice pickup down to the 27-yard line, 22-yard pass play. Chester gets open this time, and it brings up first down and 10 on the 27, Castle and Martinsville territory after the 22-yard pass play. 7:07. This time the ball is given to Dave Brosmer. He's met and brought down before he can get to the 25. They're going to mark the ball about the 25. That's where they say his forward motion was stopped. On the tackle, over there on that side, for Martinsville, Dave Ferris, Jim Brummett. It's a pickup of 2 yards on the play. And it brings up a second down 8 situation with 6:44 to go here in the third quarter. Martinsville leading it 14-10. The ball right now on the Martinsville 25-yard line. Castle sets up once again. Sends 2 men to the right side. Davis takes the quick snap. Now it's a draw play to Brosmer. Brosmer finds some running room and brings it down to about the 20-yard line. Tripped up at the 20. And it will bring up a third down situation. Third and about 3. Going to David now a lot more. As we have not seen Chris Brosmer, he had his leg stepped on early in the third quarter, and we've not seen him back as of yet. He was basically the workhorse. It's a third down, long 3 situation, ball resting just shy of the 20. Don't forget, they've got one heck of a field goal kicker, and Matt McDonald, he's got 136-yarder to his credit here this evening. Moving in motion now, that's Chris Brosmer into the ball game. The ball is given to David Brosmer. He's stopped behind the line of scrimmage by the Martinsville defense. Coming up, number 71, Bill Jones from his linebacking position to make the stop. A loss of 1 yard on the play. Back to about, well, actually the 22-yard line. Coming back all the way to the 22-yard line. It's a loss of 2 yards on the play. And it brings up a fourth down situation. 4th and 6 right now. Let's see if Castle goes for the field goal or if they decide to go for it. Big play right now. It is 4th and 6. And they are going to go for it. The Martinsville defense ready. 5:22. This is a big play. The ball is up in the air, and it's overthrown. Martinsville takes over on the 22. Intended receiver out there. That was Dion Chester, the split end, looking for it. Could not find it. It was overthrown by Davis with a play-action pass.
A fake to Brosmer cutting up the middle, and the Martinsville defense had a swarm of red shirts around the intended receiver. It was overthrown anyway. Martinsville takes over on the 22-yard line on a super defensive stand. Martinsville first down and 10 on their own 22 as they take over on loss of downs by Castle. That was a big play right there. 5-14. The ball this time given to Dave Boland. And Boland bust up close to the 25-yard line. 24th pick up 2 yards on the play. 24-yard line. It's a second down. We'll call it 8 situation for Martinsville. Bancroft splits Shields and Samuelson to the near side. Long count. Boland of Beatty's in the backfield. Now moving in motion. That is John Samuelson moving in motion right now. Martinsville there. Bancroft. He's got some running room, but closing it up quickly is a linebacker for Castle. That's 62, Rodney Russell, and he stops. Rob Bancroft on the option play, trying to cut around in on the near side. He moves it up past the 25. It's a pickup in there of just a couple of yards on the play for Bancroft. And it brings up a third down, 6 situation now for Martinsville. Big play for Martinsville, deep in their own territory at their own 25. Moving in motion in the backfield, Stan Chester. He's got Boland in the backfield right now. We've got a flag down, wide open. That is Dave Boland. Boland up around midfield, past midfield. He'll go all the way, but we've got a penalty flag down. Or it's not. It's Steve Ferguson all the way down to the 10-yard line. All the way down to the 10-yard line. We've got another flag down around the 10. A quick hitter over the middle to Steve Ferguson with a late pattern. He was wide open and streaks all the way down to the 10-yard line, but hold the phone. Martinsville marching back. There was a penalty before the play developed, and the Artesian fans don't like it. That was all the way down to the 10-yard line. Jim Dickinson, 60-yard pass play that will be called back, unfortunately, for Martinsville. A quick hitter over the middle to Steve Ferguson. We haven't heard from him all evening, and to say the least, Ferguson was wide open and plenty of running room. He almost went the whole way. A quick hitter over the middle to Ferguson was the play. It goes 60 yards, but it's going to be called back. So, all the way back it comes, and let's see the call. Martinsville had a 60-yard play called back, and that is going to hurt, to say the least. They get it done inside the 10-yard line, take it in for the score. A legal motion is the call against the Martinsville Artesians. It's going to bring it back to about the 21-yard line and set up about a third down 11 situation. Martinsville's been penalized 4 times now for 20 yards, 2 times 20 yards for Castle. Artesian fans don't like it. A big 60-yard pass play, a quick hitter over the middle. However, we have a personal foul called against Castle, and that's going to bring it up 15 yards. So Martinsville will have a first down. The ball will race on the 36-yard line. A personal foul, a late hit down there on about the 8-yard line where Ferguson was brought down. It was a late hit, and that was the call, personal foul against Castle. So Martinsville will have it first down and 10. Not as good, but hey, we got a first down, and that's what counts. The 10 first down, and the ball is up to the 36-yard line. 3 penalties, 35 yards now against Castle. So Martinsville comes out 10 yards better on that one and picks up a first down. The ball now on the 36. 3:44 to go. Quick hitter over the middle. They try to save play, and it is intercepted this time by Rodney Russell, the linebacker. He brings it past the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. Ferguson was open, but he just could not get it over the head of number 62, Rodney Russell, and now Castle turns the tables on the Artesians. An interception off the hands of Rob Bancroft, his second. Jim Dickinson, Ferguson was open out there, but Bancroft just did not put it up high enough that particular time, and Russell, the linebacker, was able to come up with the interception about the 42, returns it to about the 37-yard line, and Castle now in Martinsville territory with 3:25 to go here in the third quarter of action. I formation, 2 men split out to the far side. Davis drops back in the pocket. He's got time, looks downfield, and he's got a man. He's down to the 5, down to the 10. It's touchdown for Castle. Cutting out of the slot formation, number 40, Giles. A 37-yard pass play. He was open, got behind the Artesian secondary, and Castle goes ahead by the score of 16-14 with 3:12 to go here in the third quarter of action. So the Artesian offense is going to have to move the football. One play, 37 yards, a touchdown strike from Mike Davis to Giles. And it's 6 points on the board. It's 16-14. McDowell will try the extra point kick right now. McDowell gets set. He's got Kenny Brown holding. There's the place. It's up. It looks good. It is good. Through the uprights, and now Castle has gone up in front of this football game with 3:12 to go. A 37-yard pass play from quarterback Davis to Giles, and the Artesians now trail by 3, 17-14. And boy, has the complex of this game changed around in just a couple of seconds. Waiting for the Castle kickoff. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Number one. Chevrolet pickups are number 1 in America. And you are number 1 at Tim Wilson Chevrolet Buick, where they can put you in the driver's seat of the just right pickup to meet your specific needs and still give you economy. Whether it's a tough Chevy Love or a full-size Chevy 4x4, diesels, or the one with the decided edge, the Chevy S10. And Tim Wilson Chevrolet Buick's got them back with great service. Number 1 Chevy trucks, you and Tim Wilson, an unbeatable combination.
There's the kickoff by McDowell. High end over end kick. Let's see who takes it. Tom Ogden at the 5, up to the 10, up to the 15. He finds the running room. It breaks it past the 20, up to about the 25-yard line. About a 20-yard return in there by Ogden. And Martinsville takes over first down and 10 on the 25. 17-14 our score. Castle has gone up in front. 3:06 to go here in the third quarter. And Martinsville will take over. They're marking the ball onto the Artesians' 24-yard line. Martinsville is going to have to ground it out now. Plenty of time in this ball game. And Martinsville trails it by the score of 17-14. Interception. A couple of interceptions have led to 2 touchdowns for Castle here this evening. That's been the difference in the ball game. The ball is given this time to Dave Boland, it's given to Stan Chester, and Chester finds a little bit of running room past the 25 up to the 28. It's 4 yards on the pickup. 17-14. 17-14 our score here. Bancroft set once again. He's got a Beatties along with Boland in the backfield. There's a screen pass. 1-on-1. They need a block out there. They get it. Samuelson brings it up past the 35 up to about the 37-yard line. That should be enough for a first down on the screen pass from Bancroft to Samuelson. They're going to mark it on the 37-yard line. A pickup at 9 yards on the pass play. And it's another Artesian first down. Bancroft has thrown 11 times, 6 completions, 2 interceptions. Martinsville, 11 first down. The Castle's 4. That gives you some idea how the Artesians have done this evening, or 6 first downs, I should say, for Castle. 2:08 to go here in the third quarter of action. Martinsville set. They have the ball on their own 37-yard line, first down and 10. Another run play, and Martinsville finds some running room. The ball this time given to Dave Boland, and Boland brings it up past the 40, up to the 41-yard line. It's 4 more yards on the play for the Martinsville Artesians. A minute 46 to go here in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. We have got a barn burner, a game assured to go down to the final seconds, 17-14. Martinsville up in front by a field goal. Rob Bancroft set. Drops back. Now screen pass over to Brad Shields. Shields gets around one would-be tackler and doesn't find much of it. He moves it up to about the 44-yard line. Nice tackle over there by number 85, Kenny Brown. Brown makes a nice tackle. They're going to mark the ball on about the 44. It's going to bring up a 3rd down 3 situation for Martinsville. Big 3rd down play right now for the Artesians. They have the ball right now on the 44-yard line. A minute 7 to go here in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 3 for the Artesians. Let's see what they do. Rob Bancroft has his team set. This time he gives it Dave Boland. Boland trying for the first down stickers. I believe he's going to be close. I think he's got it. It's going to be up around the 47-yard line. Going to be very, very close. Second effort by Dave Boland, cutting to the outside on the far side. Let's see where they mark the ball. The ball is placed on the 47-yard line. Let's see if it's enough for a first down. It's going to be close right now. It'll either be 4th and inches or 1st and 10. It's 1st and 10 by half the football length. Woo! 3 yards on the pickup by Dave Boland, and he got it on sure second effort. 54 seconds to go in the third quarter. 17-14 our score. Castle. One play, 37-yard touchdown pass from Davis to Giles. The Artesians are set once again. Chester, Boland in the backfield. We've got Samuelson along It is the option play this time as the play develops quickly, and nothing in there for Rob but to the outside. Abetes comes back in, Chester goes out. It'll be Chester and Bowen in the backfield along with Bancroft. We've got 28 seconds, the clock moving, 26 here in the third quarter, 17 to 14, second down and 10. The ball on the 47 of Martinsville. Shields to the near side, Samuelson to the far side. Bancroft is set once again. There's the snap. He rolls out to his left, looking downfield. Got a man open. He's got him. Brad Shields. Shields still at his feet. Moves it inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line, and Bancroft put that one right on the numbers. Stops the clock as he goes out of bounds. They're going to mark the ball, let's see, about the 43-yard line. It's a pickup in there of right about 10 yards. Beautiful sideline pass. And we're going to have an official timeout for a measurement. It's close. Down about the 43-yard line. A 10-yard pass in there. Bancroft 8 of 13 for 103 unofficially. 2 interceptions also. Let's see. It'll either be 3rd and inches or 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Martinsville. At the Castle 43-yard line. Martinsville has used steady downfield motion here this evening, to say the least. Just steady drives, good running plays, short pass plays to get on the scoreboard here this evening, while Castle has used artesian mistakes to get on the scoreboard tonight. 5, this will be the last play of the third quarter if they get it off. Quick snap. Bancroft rolls, looking downfield, he's going long, upstairs, and did he go, and he gets it! What a catch! What a catch! Hold on, they're saying he dropped the ball as he came down. Intended receiver over there, John Samuelson. We got second down and 10, a timing play, and that is the end of the third quarter. Boy, almost another circus catch in there by John Samuelson down around the 20-yard line. So, the ball in the 43 right now. That's the end of the third quarter of action. We'll switch fields and be back in 30 seconds for the fourth and final quarter of this exciting championship game. The score, Castle 17, Martinsville 14, back in 30.
Attention Atari fans. Now at AC Electronics in Martinsville, you can try the Atari tape at home before you buy. That's right. Now you can rent your favorite Atari tape only $3 per day. And if you decide to purchase the tape, that $3 per day applies to the sale price.
Ready to begin the fourth quarter of action. We've got Bowen and Chester in the backfield. Split out, Shields and Samuelson. Bancroft, the quarterback. He's got a second down, 10 situation. The ball on the Castle 43. Now Martinsville goes in the shotgun. Bancroft drops back in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking over on the sidelines for John Samuelson. It's set up. He's got some blockers out in front of him. He moves it down inside the 40, down close to the 36-yard line. The wall developed nicely that time. Good plus Martinsville using it to the tee. He moves it right down to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 8 yards, brings up third down and 2. 8 yards on the pass play. Martinsville moving steadily downfield right now and on to hopefully what will be the winning touchdown. We're set once again. Bancroft with Abetes and Boland in the backfield. Let's see what he tries to do. Long count this time. Takes the snap. The ball's given to Boland. Boland goes forward. He is stopped, but I believe he is going to be very, very close to the first down as his forward motion is going to be right around the 33-yard line. It's going to be close. They're marking at about the 33, and I believe he's going to be about a half a yard short this time. They're going to ask him to change once again. I think this time, however, it's going to be somewhat short. The change come in from the far side. 11-12 to go in the fourth quarter. Martinsville moving downfield. The ball rising right now on the 33. It's close to the first down. Let's see if Martinsville's got it. They're short by about 2 feet. Fourth down and a couple of feet to go, Jim Dickinson. What do you call right now?
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, you have to, I would say the quarterback sneak again. Open up that center hole and just push everyone you got there.
That's right. Just get the backs behind you and push you through that hole. And I believe that's what we can look for. It's 4th and 2 feet to go for Martinsville. First down. The ball resting on the 33-yard line. Martinsville is set. 11-12 to go here in the fourth quarter of action. 17-14 in favor of Castle. Rob Bancroft set. He gives it to Dave Boland, and Boland, I believe, is going to have enough. It looks like his forward motion depends on where they mark the football. All he needed was about 2 feet. It's going to be close, but I believe he's got it. Apparently where the official is standing, it does appear he has it. Well, Jim Dickinson, it doesn't appear that the football is up as far as what I thought it was. This is going to be a close measurement. This could make or break the game right here. Let's see if Martinsville comes up with that first down. They stretch out the chains. And by the nose of the football, believe it or not, by the nose of the football, first down, Martinsville. A yard pickup in there by Dave Boland, and it brings up first down and 10. We have had, on this particular series, 3 times measured for the first down.
I'll tell you what the strategy was behind Bancroft not taking it. They were expecting that, so as Bancroft backed off, they expect that front line to fall down, and Bowen was supposed to go over them.
10:59 to go in the ball game. Counter play goes to Dion Chester. Chester moves it down to about the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3 yards in there for Stan. And it will bring up a second down, 7 right now. The ball marked on the 30. 10:44 to go. Abetes comes in with the play. You talk about a ball game that has got 7,500 fans on the edge of their seats. That is this ball game right now. 17-14, Castle leads by a field goal. Bancroft now rolls. He's got some protection. Looking downfield, he's got a man open down there. If he can get to it, he's got it. A great catch down there by Brad Shields. Brad Shields comes over the catch over the sidelines. Let's see where they mark the football. Perfectly thrown line. They're going to mark it at the 11 on the far side. Beautiful pass pattern that time. The ball at the 11-yard line, 19-yard pass play, and Martinsville in business once again. Martinsville moving the football. They've got it first and 10 on the 11. 19-yard pickup on a perfect pass play. Let's see if Martinsville can pull it in. This time, the ball is given to Dave Boland, and Boland is caught from behind, or he could have gone all the way. He gets a couple on the pickup, down to about the 10. It's going to be about it. Ball resting on the 10. It's a yard pickup there for Dave Boland. Let's see what Martinsville has up their sleeve. 10 minutes to go here. They've got the ball on the Castle 10-yard line, second down. They can get another first down. All they have to do is move it down to about the 2-yard line. It's about 2nd and 8 right now. Martinsville set once again. The ball is given this time to Dave Boland. He's heading for the end zone. He's down close to the 2-yard line as he cuts off. They're pulling it up over there and pulling a couple of white-shirted knights with him. It's going to be a first down for Martinsville. First to go right now. The ball on the 1-yard line. 9-yard pickup for Dave Boland, and Martinsville is cooking once again. Martinsville has 4 shots to get it in from the 1. First and goal from the 1 right now for Martinsville. They've got 4 shots to get it in. 9:28 to go. Let's see what they have up their sleeves. Bancroft sets up. Bancroft trying to get in, and he has stood up at the line of scrimmage. Moving in motion over there. That was Dion Chester. Boland, the only back man. Boland, the only man in the backfield with Bancroft. So it's 2nd and goal now from the 1. 9:02 to go in the 4th quarter. Watch for Dave Boland to get the football. He's the bread and butter man. We've got Abetes and Boland in the backfield. Split out Samuelson, Shields. Let's see what Martinsville tries to do. This time the ball is given to Dave Boland. He's in for the score! Martinsville's up ahead once again. Dillard. Boland puts the Artesians ahead by the score of 20-17. A 1-yard touchdown dive on the right side between Chad Smith, Rod Schoolcover, I should say Eric Wetzel, Chris Lavender, and Martinsville goes up ahead by the score of 20-17 on a super drive. Starting on their 24-yard line, they move a total of 76 yards. They have grounded it out this evening. And there was some heart stumping on that particular drive as we had to have 3 first downs checked by the chains. Abetes kick is up. It's through the uprights, and Martinsville ahead with 8:46 to go in the 4th quarter. 21-17 over the Castle Knights. Martinsville has come back to take the lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the Artesian kickoff.
You remember the cold days of last winter? Well, we down at Baston Oil, your local standard fuel oil dealer, we remember. And Dick Baston wants to remind you, with the colored leaves now appearing everywhere, it's time to make sure that your fuel tank is full of standard fuel oil. The chill's already in the air, so fill up now with standard fuel oil. And stop in for Standard Oil products to care for your car. At Baston Oil, State Road 39 bypass. And be ready for whatever old man winter might throw your way.
Welcome back as we have the Artesian kickoff after a 1-yard touchdown run from Dave Bowen to bring our score 21-17, Martinsville in favor.
Beatty's getting ready to kick off, Jim. That went 76 yards. 17 plays Martinsville grinded out on that particular drive. And boy, I tell you, that was a heart stopper. We had 3 times the ball checked for a first down by the chain gang. Beatty's gets ready to kick off 3-man deep. It is the 2 Brozier boys along with, and it is off the side of the foot. It is touched by one of the apparently Castle players. The ball goes out of bounds, and unfortunately that, I believe, is going to put the ball up on the 40-yard line for Castle in excellent territory. Off the side of his foot by Beatty's. Back deep was Brown and the 2 Brosmer boys, and now it'll be first down and 10. Castle in pretty good field position, Jim. 40-yard line. That was something we did not want to happen. We've got 8:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. Our score reads 21-17. Martinsville in front of Castle, but we've still got a lot of time left on that old clicker. Martinsville's defense is set in their 4-3. Castle still in the huddle. 8:46 to go here in the fourth period of action. They send out Chester to the near side. Slot man is Giles, or Brosmer. Brosmer gets the call on the reverse from the slot back position and doesn't find much in everything. He is stood up at the 41-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 42. It's only a pickup in there of 2 yards on the play. Unofficially, Martinsville 154 yards on the ground, 13 first downs, 130 in the air. Castle 84 and 114 in the air. 84 on the ground, that is. Clock moving with 8:19 to go here in the ball game. Hard-fought football game, 21-17. And we now have timeout against Castle. That is their second timeout, and that could be costly in the trenches of this football game, as we've got John Liddy now coming out to talk to his football team in the huddle. 8:12 to go here. We're in the fourth quarter of action. Second timeout taken this half by Castle. Our score reads 21-17 in favor of the Martinsville Artesians. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this commercial message.
Beck means your total plumbing store. And now that the heating season is getting closer, we remind you to check with Beck first for black pipe, blue pipe, and all fittings for your wood-burning stoves. Beck means grade A quality materials, too, like the all-fuel chimney of stainless steel construction with asbestos insulation lining that can mean the last flue you'll ever buy. Beck Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, located behind the post office on South Mulberry. 342-2959. Beck Plumbing.
21-17, Castle set after the timeout. They are in the pro set right now, going back. That is Davis looking downfield. He's got a man out there, but he bounces the pass. There was a man open down around midfield. That was the slot back, Chris Brosmer. And it's incomplete. It brings up a 3rd down 8 situation and a big play for the Martinsville defense. The ball resting right now on the 42-yard line. Castle in their own territory. We've got 8:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. Settle back, relax. Don't relax. Get on the edge of your seats because this one's going down to the final clicks of the clock. 8:07 to go. 21-17 Martinsville on a 17-play drive that went 76 yards. And now the Artesians are on their feet, all 7,500 of them. The fans. Now a quick hitter over the middle. Giles, it's tipped. What a play in there! What a play in there by the pass in there. I'm trying to pick up the number. That is number 66, Dan Dittemore. Dan Dittemore from his linebacking position tips a pass. The intended receiver, the slot back, Giles. What a pass play. Just getting a hand on it was Dan Dittemore. It's 4th down and 8. The Artesian defense holds, and now they need the ball back with no mistakes. 8:01 to go in the fourth quarter. Super defense in the trenches by the Artesians. 21-17. There's a snap. It's good. Brosmer gets off a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken down there by Tom Ogdenfair. Catches it at the 26-yard line. No fumble, no mistake. Martinsville has it. First down and 10 on their own 26-yard line. Now when they need a time. And I would go for another Artesian touchdown, too.
That would be nice as well.
21-17 our score. Seesaw game here. Castle broke out in front. 7-0. Martinsville came back with 2 touchdowns to make it 14-7. Castle got it to 14-10 at halftime. Castle scored on a 37-yard pass play. Martinsville, a long drive, scores. The ball this time is given to Dave Bolin. He doesn't find much. Up to the 27. It'll be up 2nd down and a bounce. 9 yards to go. Yard pickup in there for Dave. Pulling the workhorse once again. We've got him 8 carries, 62 yards, and I mean he has earned every yard of that 62. Has also got a couple of TDs. Martinsville wants to grind it out. They want to get a couple of first downs in this particular drive. 7:24 to go in the fourth quarter. 21-17. Martinsville leads it by 4. A field goal will do Castle no good. Bancroft now drops back. Martinsville once more. He's got a man open out there. Let's see. No flag. It looked like pass interference around the 40, but they say Kenny Brown knocks down the pass legally. But we have a flag. Hold the field. We have a flag down around the 22-yard line. It looks to be holding against the Martinsville Artesians. 7:12 to go. The clock is stopped. Right now it is a 2nd down, 9 situation, but that was an incomplete pass. Let's see what Castle decides to do. They're talking to the Castle captains. And let's see what the play is. They're going to move it back, so we'll get the down over. It is going to be holding against Martinsville, and that will move the ball all the way back to the 12-yard line. Martinsville deep in their own territory right now. All the way back to the 12-yard line. 5 penalties, 35 yards tonight assessed against Martinsville. It's 2nd down, 24 yards for an Artesian first down. They need a big one right now, but no interceptions. Bancroft looks downfield. He's got a man out there. There he is. Johnny Samuelson catches the football. Up around the original line of scrimmage. It gets Martinsville out of the hole somewhat. Up around the 27. It'll bring up a 3rd down, 9 situation. Big pass play. That's 11 of 17. That play good for 15 yards. 145 in the air for Bancroft. The ball on the 27-yard line. It's 3rd down and 9 after the 15-yard pickup by Martinsville. Big 3rd down play right now. We've got 7 minutes, 4 seconds. Samuelson going out of bounds here on the near side after that pass completion, and Bancroft put it right on the numbers. Bancroft set. Lone setback is Dave Bolin. Dropping way back. There's a screen pass out to Bolin, and Bolin cannot hang on to it. Looking before he can. It'll bring up a 4th down, 9 situation, and Martinsville must get off a good punt right now. Incomplete pass. It brings up 4th down and 9. Martinsville with the ball on the 27. It'll be Dave Brosmer stepping back to receive the punt by the Artesian kicker. That, of course, being number 81, Brad Shields, who led the conference in punting with almost 35.5 yards per punt. He can punt the football, there's no question about it. By the way, Brosmer yards. Let's see what happens. Here they come, and we're going to have them offsides. A fair catch is being called at the 45-yard line by Dave Brosmer, but I believe we're going to have offsides called against the Castle Knights. One man on the far side coming in there before the snap of the ball. Offsides, Castle. Let's see what Martinsville wants to do with the football. It'll bring up a 4th and 5 situation. Let's see if they try to punt the football away again. Castle has it on their own 45-yard line. We've got 6:49 to go here in the football game. We're still waiting. 2 good football teams going after 21-17 Martinsville. I believe Martinsville's going to try to punt it over again. They're going to take the 5-yard penalty and will move it up to the 32-yard line. Offsides against the Castle Knights. Marks the ball up to the 32-yard line. Coach Bill Sadowitz discussing it with the officials. 6:49 to go here in the fourth quarter. And we're still waiting. It'll still be 4th and about 4 yards to go for an Artesian first down, so Martinsville will try to punt it off again. There's a low-line drive, fair catch to 45 in there by Brosmer. So it'll bring up 4th and 4 right now, the ball on the 32-yard line. That is the 4th penalty called against Castle for 40 yards here this evening. And now Brad Shields moves back to about his 17 for the punt. Good snap. There is the punt. It's in over in. It's going to take a good Artesian bounce all the way down to about the 20-yard line. It goes out of bounds at the 21 as it skips by Brosmer, the deep man, and the penalty pays off for the Martinsville Artesians. Castle will start deep in their own territory, and once again, Brad Shields comes off with a big punt. Super punt, a matter of fact. As it's a 47-yard punt by Brad Shields and no return. We'll take it. Back at the 21-yard line is where they're going to mark the ball. They say that's where we're out of bounds. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Castle. 21-17 down the score. Still plenty of time to go in this football game. Martinsville up by 4 over Castle. There's a draw play. Hitting the backfield is Brosmer, but he breaks the tackle, and he moves it up close to about the 26. Well, we had him in the backseat, and he slipped away. Chris Brosmer on the carry. Draw play, moves it up. They're going to mark it right at the 25. It's a pickup in there of 4 yards on the play. It brings up 2nd down and 6 right now. Good pursuit in there by the Artesian defense. Tom Ogden coming up from his defensive safety position to make the final stopper on Brosmer. Clock moving, 6:07 to go, and we might add that Castle has just one time out left. Davis, the quarterback, he is set. He's got both Brosmer brothers in the backfield with him. He drops back, rolls to his right, heavy rush, and the pass out to Brosmer is caught. He bobbles it but brings it in. And you can hear some of the Artesian fans appear equipped there in the backfield, but no call is made. The ball up to the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards on the pass play. 16 yards on the pass play. And it brings up a 1st down and 10. That is the 7th first down for Castle. Martinsville has 13. The ball right now on the 41-yard line. David Brosmer goes out. Neil Chapman now in the ball game. The clock moving with 5:38 to go. Martinsville must stop Castle on this particular drive. This is very important. Moving back in the pocket, Davis. Davis is hit as soon as he unloads, and the ball is intercepted by Tom Ogden. Tom Ogden intercepts and goes out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pandemonium in Martinsville. Release that football. And the man making the hit, Jeff Brivley from his defensive end position, putting the pressure on Davis, and Davis took something off the football as Tom Ogden comes up with a big interception. Right into his arms in Martinsville with 5:23, has the ball right now on their 37-yard line, or on the Castle 37-yard line. 1st down and 10, a big interception for the Artesians. Rob Bancroft barks out the signals. And he gives it this time to... The ball is given this time to Stan Chester coming out of the ball game, and he moves it down straight ahead running, past the 35, down to the 34, a 3-yard pickup in there for Chester. It brings up 2nd down and 7. Nice to grind it out. We've got 5 minutes. Remember, Castle can only stop the clock one time. They have just one timeout remaining. 21-17, Martinsville leads this one. This is for the District 4 championship. This time the ball is given to Dave Bolin, and Bolin breaks a tackle, keeps going, moves it down inside the 30-yard line, all the way down to the 29. A nice pickup by Dave Bolin. Bolin showing 2nd effort as he cuts on the right side. Martinsville been picking on that right side with Eric Wetzel and Chris Lavender opening up the holes this evening. It brings up a 3rd and 2 situation, 4 more yards in there for the Artesian junior running back Dave Bolin. 3rd and 2 right now. Big 1st down for Martinsville. Given to Stan Chester. Chester looks like he's got the 1st down as he moves it past the 30 to the 29, down to about the 27-yard line. He's got enough for a 1st down. As a matter of fact, they're marking the ball on the 26. This time the Artesians go to the left side. Chad Smith, Ron Schoolcraft open up the hole. And Martinsville has another 1st down. They're 14th of the ball game. It's 3 yards in there for Stan Chester. Martinsville 165 on the ground, 145 in the air. They have done it all here this evening. They lead 21-17 over the 2nd-ranked team in the state. 21-17. Set once again. That is Rob Bancroft. Bancroft this time gives it to Dave Bolin. Bolin pulls his way ahead. Past the 25, down to the 23-yard line. 3 more yards, and hard ones in there by Dave Bolin. This time a little counter dive play, and opening up the hole, Chad Smith, Ron Schoolcraft again, as Martinsville is driving, and they want to keep the ball on the ground. We've got 3:33 to go here in the 4th quarter of action. Martinsville leads at 21-17. Castle can stop the clock just one time. Martinsville a 1st down on this particular set, and we're going to have offsides, and that is going to be a killer. Hill is called for offsides. It's going to bring it back 5 yards and bring up 2nd down 13. That hurt. Brings it back to about the 29-yard line, where it will be 2nd down 13. Martinsville just running right ahead at the heart of that Castle defense here on this particular drive. And Martinsville wants to call timeout to regroup. 3:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Our score reading 21-17 in favor of Martinsville. Martinsville does have the football. They are inside the 30-yard line of Castle at the 29 and trying to keep the ball on the ground. Rolling the clock down is what they want to do. We have got timeout. Sitting right now on the 29-yard line. Martinsville has second down and 13 after the 5-yard penalty. That is their sixth penalty for 40 yards. 6 penalties for 40 yards right now for Martinsville. 3:11 to go. Martinsville, after the timeout, is set once again. Set once again. Second down. Martinsville. 3:11 to go. After the timeout is set once again. Second down, 13. Let's see what they try to do. Bancroft now drops back in the pocket, looking downfield. He's going for the ball. Samuelson is out there, and Samuelson has it knocked down the last minute by Brosmer. The ball just a little underthrown that time. Just a little underthrown that time by Rob Bancroft, and Brosmer caught up and knocks the ball away at the goal line, or it would have been 7 more on the scoreboard, and Martinsville would have been celebrating right now. It brings up a third down, 13 situation. Martinsville has it in Castle territory after a big Tom Ogden interception. Martinsville set. Bancroft drops back, and he is in trouble. He gets the pass away to Dave Bolin. It is incomplete, and probably good because Bolin slipped while he was trying to catch the ball, and it would have been behind the line of scrimmage around the 32. As Bancroft went all the way back to midfield. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down and 13 right now for the Martinsville Artesians. We've still got 2:55 to go here in the fourth quarter of action. And boy, Martinsville can pick up a big first down right now would be nice. No question about it. But basically put the icing on the cake, but if they cannot come up with 13 yards here in this particular play, Castle will get one more shot at it. 2:55 to go here, 21-17 our score. Let's see what Bancroft tries to do. He drops back in the pocket. Looking downfield, he's got protection. He's rolling. He's got a man out there. It's John Samuelson. Let's see if he catches the football. They say, no, he was out of bounds around the 15. That would have been enough for a first down, or pretty close to it. And Martinsville will have to go back out on defense once again with 2:47 to go here. Bancroft hit Samuelson, but Samuelson was out of bounds when he caught the football. It was ruled an incomplete pass, and the ball comes back over. Comes back over to Castle. They have the ball on their own 29 right now. First down and 2. They can only stop the clock one time, so you know they're going to be trying to go to the sideline pass. We've got both the Brosmers in the backfield. Giles is the slot man. Chester broke out. Davis is the quarterback. He drops back in the pocket, looking downfield. He's got a man out there, but a tremendous hit. Collision by Steve Mills. A collision out there by Tom Ogden, the intended receiver. Around the 42-yard line of Martinsville was Giles, and he got his bell rung. He gets up. He appears to be okay. 2:37 to go, second down and 10. The ball was there, but just excellent defense that time by the Martinsville defensive unit, and the backfield comes through once again. Okay, 21-17 thus far. 6 of 12 in the passing department for 130 yards for Mike Davis. We've got an injury timeout right now as Davis did get his bell rung, no question about it. Our score reads 21-17 Martinsville. 21-17. The defense is set once again, dropping back Davis. Martinsville. Davis gets it away. The ball is caught, and catching the ball over the far sideline, that is Brosmer. He does not pick up a heck of a lot of yardage. He moves it up past the 25, up to about really the original line of scrimmage. That's going to be about all. But we appear to have a penalty against the Martinsville Artesians, possibly a late hit or a face mask. The ball went down as Brosmer caught the ball over about the 30-yard line. The ball is placed at the 30. We have got a personal foul called against Martinsville. He's going to move it down to the 48-yard line. The pass play only went for 1 yard. Only went to 1 yard. The receiver, Chris Brosmer, he picks up 1 yard on the play. And a 15-yard penalty against the Martinsville Artesians gives Castle a first down here with 2:25 to go. There's a draw play and hit the backfield by number 30, Jeff Rivley, down all the way to the 40-yard line as Brosmer. They try the draw play. Rivley reads it perfectly and drops it for a 5-yard loss. Big play. Artesians. Martinsville makes it second down and 15, and the clock continues to move. 2:04, we're under 2 minutes to go now here in this football game. It's a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it brings up a second and 15. Davis going over the middle. He's got a man wide open, and it's lateral. And the man is going to go all the way for a touchdown. Giles will go all the way. He is in for the score, and Pandemonium is broke loose over the Castle side. What a razzle-dazzle play. What a razzle-dazzle play with 1:45 to go. Castle has taken the lead with 1:45 to go here. 1:45. Brosmer takes it in. It is a 55-yard pass play. 55-yard pass play. And McDowell will try to make it a 24-21 ball game, and that really silences the crowd. It's a razzle-dazzle play. The ball caught out there by the man, and then a lateral over to Brosmer, and he had nothing but space ahead of him. It's up, and it's good. It's 24-21, and Martinsville has 1:45 to drive for a touchdown. We'll be back in approximately 30 seconds with the kickoff.
Play gives Castle the lead. It's 24-21, 1:45 to go. Brosmer's kick goes deep, picked up down there, and dropped by the Martinsville Artesians. They're going to fall on it at the 6-yard line. Castle gets a break again, and let's see the man. It is number 32, the man that they depend on so much, Dave Bolden, with the good hands in the backfield, dropped it, and the Castle Knights go down as they fell on the football. They'll take it at the 6-yard line. And you can bet that Martinsville's going to be trying to go downtown now with just 1:40 remaining, and down by 3 points. If they could get into field goal position, we could go to overtime. It's true. It's not over. 1:30 to play in the football game. And we're going to get Castle's pass defense tested here by Bancroft. He's looking down, long, and it is incomplete as they try to hit at the 40-yard line, number 88. That out of the backfield, John Samuelson, who has such good speed. Dion Chester down. One of the Gillis also down. One of the defenders, and also for the Castle Knights, Craig Boudet. They know him as Boo. Boy, look at those Castle fans, Larry. They're on their feet, screaming their hearts out over there. 1:22. It's going to be a long 1:22 with the pass that stops that clock.
You bet.
All right. Bancroft dropping, faking, pumping, throwing, and it is complete. Out to around the 15-yard line. They keep him in bounds, and now timeout is called by Martinsville.
All right, let's see. The ball will be around the 16-yard line. Time is called. 1:14 left on the clock. Castle.
No, they did not call timeout.
No, they didn't. I thought the official did.
I did too. I guess it was just to stop the clock for the first down.
24-21 in favor of Castle with 1:14 to play. Throw set. Bancroft dropping back. He's back to the 5. Pump. He's being chased. Gets the pass away. Is complete to Fields, but out to the 21-yard line before he's bumped out of bounds.
And I mean, Gillis really put a head knocker on him.
Gillis was there, and also looking in on the play, number 63, Pat Lockyear. And what a good job Pat has done. He is the offensive center and goes both ways. John has about 6 or 7 of these kids that go both ways, so they're hot on a 32-degree night now. All right, the Castle Knights, look at that clock. It is 1:06 left in the football game. It is 2nd and 5. Bancroft looking, and he drops back. He's being rushed. Gets the pass away. It is, I believe, complete up to around the 40-yard line. No good. Out there to Brad Shields.
Caught it on the one hop.
He short hopped it. And that took up only 4 seconds. 3rd and 5. 1:02 to play. Have you heard any more on that Carmel score, Larry?
14-7, I believe he said a moment ago in the third quarter. So that, you know, they're getting close to finishing up there.
Yes, they are. We'll have all of our scores on our scoreboard, of course. Here we go. Castle. Boy, look at that pass defense. Little swing pass out on the flat, and little running room to the outside for Shields. As he broke away from one man, I think he has the first down across there. Yes, they do. They get the first down. They keep their drive alive. 56 seconds to go in the football game. This game not over yet. Castle leading at 24-21. They have the ball at their own 27-yard line. 1st and 10. And a passing game. That clock goes slow. Bancroft dropping back. A little flare pass out. Swing pass. They go to the outside, and the man is rolled down around the 35-36-yard line. Making the reception again was number 80. This time to go to the tight end, Steve Ferguson. Ferguson, a 6'4", 190 senior, making the reception. Again, picking up about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Clock now down to 43 seconds.
And stopped with the play going out of bounds.
Right, you are. Ball game certainly not over by 43 seconds. Well, they could regroup maybe in 12 seconds. They may go for the bundle here. They are. All right, the quarterback is... out of a pro set, will drop back. He's looking. He throws deep, and it is incomplete in the end zone. 7 seconds left. Good coverage downfield by Castle. Picked up the, and let's see, is that 42? No, I guess it was Dion Chester. 88, John Samuelson, and he just outrun Samuelson. Down to 7 seconds, 4th and 4. Could be. This is it. 7 seconds. Ball on the 22-yard line. Could be the last play for the Artesian. 24 to 21. Could be the last play for the Castle Knights. Who knows? There's still 7 seconds left, and here is what could be the last one. And out of the shotgun formation comes Bancroft. Bancroft dropping back to his 35. Long, deep, and it is knocked down, incomplete. The Castle Knights have held. And intercepted by Brosner, and it is over. Castle Knights have won it 24 to 21 as the clock runs out. Brosner intercepts. Look at the fans streaming across the field to congratulate the Castle Knights who pulled this one from out of the furnace. Looked like sure defeat for the Castle Knights who managed to bounce back all year long. They were trailing as they go into those last few precious minutes and come up with a big play that netted them 56 yards. That went from Davis to Gillis to Brosner on the lateral and in for the score. And McDowell, of course, with that good toe of his, McDowell picks up some big points tonight. And a very disappointed group of Martinsville Artesians are just stunned out in the middle of the field as the Castle Knights fans stream onto the gridiron, and they win it here 24 to 21 in what, Larry, this ball game went right down to the final 7 seconds, went down to the final pass of the game. And what a game this has been. There will not be one any better tonight anywhere in the playoffs and the regionals here in the state of Indiana. Final, Castle 24 and Martinsville 21. We'll be back with all the stats on tonight's game in just a few moments.
Supporting the Castle Knights is Colonial Carpets and Floor Covering in Newburgh, serving our whole tri-state area. Check Colonial Carpets first. Free delivery, free estimates, free measurements, and guaranteed quality installation at Colonial Carpets. Save now on multicolored sculptured shag carpets, normally $12.50 a square yard, but right now only $7.50 a square yard. Save on this beautiful high and low shag carpet at Colonial Carpets, located at Highway 66 in Outer Lincoln in Newburgh. Phone 853-5699.
We'll get back to this exciting radio program in just a minute, folks. But first, if you want to start a home and a family and can only afford either half a house or 0.5 children, and who wants a 0.5 kid, stop first at Eastside Mobile Home, friend. Their homes are quality built with the latest energy-saving features and all priced from just $10,000 to $23,000. Choose from 5 different homes, fully furnished. Stop at Eastside Mobile Homes, Highway 66, just east of 261 in Newburgh.
Seriously, though, for quality housing without a premium price, look into a mobile home at Eastside Mobile Homes. Eastside has been in business over 28 years, helping people just like you to find a home of your very own. Choose yours from 5 different lines of mobile homes, quality built, fully furnished, with the latest energy-saving features. FHA and VA financing is available, as well as park space. For quality owning without quality owing, look into mobile homes from Eastside Mobile Homes, Highway 66, Newburgh, just east of Highway 261.
Do you have broken glass problems with your car or home? Let the experts at Seaver's Glass Company, 1011 Vine Street in Evansville, help you. Seaver's Glass will replace your broken windshields on your car or truck, and they offer pickup and delivery service, commercial or residential. They also have mobile service for glass replacement for your home, including storm doors, windows, sliding back glass, and desk and tabletop. Call 422-4149 for one-day service in most cases. Now's the time to check for broken glass around the home before winter sets in. Zemer's Glass Company, 1011 Vine Street, Evansville, serving the Tri-States since 1943.
Tired of waiting forever to have your prescription filled? You need never worry at the Plaza Pharmacy in the Newburgh Plaza shop. Pharmacists at the Plaza Pharmacy are available to fill your health needs quickly and efficiently, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sundays from 12 noon to 5 p.m. And the Plaza Pharmacy also provides 24-hour emergency prescription service and free prescription delivery throughout the Newburgh, Chandler, and Boonville areas. So if service is what you're seeking, try the service people at the Plaza Pharmacy, Highway 261 north of Newburgh in the Newburgh Plaza Shopping Center.
Right back here for the final time this evening from Martinsville, where the final score, the Castle Knights pull it out with a 24-21 win over the Martinsville Artesians, and now we'll be back home next Friday evening to take on what appears to be the Carmel Greyhounds, although we have not received a final score from Indianapolis on their ball game with Chittard. Taking a look at the scoring in the second half, each ball club exchanged the football on their first pair of possessions of the second half, as Castle could not move the ball, punted it away once, turned it over on downs the second time, and Martinsville turning it over on an interception that resulted in a touchdown for the Castle Knights from their third series of plays of the second half, going 37 yards in just 23 seconds on one play, as a Mike Davis to Gary Gillis 37-yard touchdown pass, the kick by Matt McDowell and the Castle Knights.